This is a video presentation of the cross-country course for the men's race for the ACAC race on September the 30th, 2017, and also for the provincial championships to be held here as well on October the 28th of this year as well. So the start-finish line of the men's course is located on the east side of the track, just adjacent to a paved path which runs in a southwest northeast direction. And just as I turn my bike, you'll be able to see the start line of the race, and then there's 130 meters that will take you to the first incline of the race. Start line's about 20 meters wide, and then that just gradually decreases in width as we go up the hill and along to the series of inclines that you'll see. The men's course is 4 kilometers in length, thereby you'll be doing 2 laps of the course, returning to the start-finish line at the end of the first lap. You'll see some of the college residents in the video. Will be passing behind those. Course will narrow to a degree here. Still a good opportunity to pass. Just coming up, there'll be a bit of a technical area, up and down a couple of sharp hills, and this paved path here will be covered with carpet. Sharp right turn. Approximately 100 meters. The course is going to go into its first bush area. We'll be on trails. Will be a little bit more narrow, but still opportunities to pass on the trails. The distance to this point here is 580 meters. Right turn. Any debris that you see here on the course will be cleaned up. If there's any trees across the course, will be cleaned up as well. Any paths that you'll see coming from either the right or the left hand side will be barricaded. And just of note, any flags that are on the course, they'll be red on the right hand side, yellow on the left hand side. There'll be a number of areas that have solid barricade tape, and again that'll be red on the right, yellow on the left. Of course, going through some of this bush area, there'll be roots exposed, and all those roots will be bolded with orange paint. passing the 1 kilometer mark. The kilometers will be marked both with a stand-up sign and also painted right onto the grass itself. We exit the bush area temporarily, come to an open grass area. This will be bordered on the right, red barricade. It's a bit more of a wide open area. There'll be lots of opportunity to pass. This paved road you see on the right is actually the south road of the college. Along this stretch there'll be a lot of trails going off to the left. Those will all be barricaded with yellow tape. This area along the paved path is an excellent area for coaches and also for spectators. Come up to a hard left. We're following on the left-hand side of this pond. Again, on the right-hand side, there'll be barrier tape all the way around, and on the left there'll be intermittently posts with yellow tape on it. Make a left-hand turn up ahead. You'll see some fencing coming into the pictures here. That fencing will either be just moved or actually removed altogether. Of course, we'll be on a gravel trail just for a short distance, probably about 100 meters or so. Up until this bridge here. Now the deck of this bridge is cement, but again this will all be covered with carpet. Yellow barricade tape will be on the left hand side here. We'll be making a right hand turn. Coming up, you'll see some orange arrows going off to the left. That's actually the women's course, and that will be barricaded there during the men's race. Men will go straight ahead here. We had to find 200 extra meters, so we decided to come down this trail here and actually lay some new trail through the bush, which you'll see in a moment. A little bit of a grind going up, but certainly totally doable. Coming up to another established trail and making a left-hand turn. You'll note right here, we'll come back actually right to the area that we just passed, but there will be a barricade tape right there, yellow, right between both trails, so there's no confusion. Hard right. It's a bit of a downhill here at the end that you can see in your frame right now. It'll make a hard left, a little bit of tricky footing, but and a downhill, and we'll be hugging the bushes for several hundred meters here. Still more or less wide open, good opportunities to pass. Little bit of area here that if it's raining might be a little muddy, but we'll take it as it comes on the day of the races. Another little bit of a downhill here. Could be a little bit of tricky footing through some of this area here. Right hand turn here. And in these areas that are in the bush, the intention is to put red border barrier tape actually on the right hand side in some of the trees, and yellow on the left again, so there's absolutely no confusion as to where the course is going. Some of this flagging that you see here is actually from some surveying, but that'll be removed in time for the race again, so as not to cause any confusion. about the 3 kilometer point right here. Coming up in about 50 meters or so, it's going to be a sharp downhill with a right-hand turn at the bottom. It can be a little bit technical. Just be aware of it, that it's coming up, and just plan accordingly. This is the downhill here. Now we'll be coming up to Taylor Drive here. There's actually a paved path beside the drive, but the course actually is going to stay on the left-hand side of the paved path, and runners will be restricted to this grass here with red barrier tape on the right-hand side. So it's a bit of a slight incline to the left, but yeah, it is what it is. Of course, we'll narrow a bit right here. It's only for about 10 or 15 meters, and then it widens out again. We'll be crossing this paved path and up that hill. Paved path covered with carpet. Sharp little incline here. This actually will get us right back onto the course where we started. At this point here, there's about 350 meters to a turnaround point for the men, and also on the second lap, the actual finish line. A couple little grinders going up. About 200 meters left to the finish line. This will be wide open again.